Hello everyone, and welcome to I'm the Green Action, and welcome to my personal audition for One Chance to Love, which is Sex, the House in Melodrama. This is an example of what I'm hoping to see from most of your auditions. Not entirely though. Do with your own thing. This is how I do it though. So, hope you enjoy this audition monologue from The Portrait of Dorian Grey by Oscar Wilde. This play was good enough for us, Harry. It was Romeo and Juliet. I must admit that I was rather annoyed at the idea of seeing Shakespeare done in such a wretched hole of a place. Still, I felt interested in a sort of way. At any rate, I determined to wait until for the first act. There was a dreadful orchestra presided over by a young Hebrew who had sat at our cracked piano that nearly drove me away, but at last the strop scene was drawn up and the play began. Romeo was a stout elderly gentleman with corked eyebrows, a husky tragedy voice, and a figure like a beer barrel. Mercutio was almost as bad. He was played by the low comedian, who had introduced gags of his own and was on most friendly terms with the... They were both as grotesque as the scenery, and that looked as if it had come out of a country booth. But Juliet... Harry, imagine a girl, hardly 17 years of age, with a little flower-like face, a small Greek head with plaited coils of dark brown hair, eyes that were violet wells of passion, lips that were like the petals of a rose. She was the loveliest thing I had ever seen in my life. You said to me once that pathos had left you unmoved. But that beauty, mere beauty, could fill your eyes with tears. I tell you, Harry, I could hardly see this girl for the mist of tears that came across me. And her voice, I had never heard such a voice. It was very low at first, with deep, mellow notes that seemed to fall singly upon one's ear. Then it became a little louder, and sounded like a flute, or a distant harp voice. In the garden scene, it had all the tremulous ecstasy that one hears just before dawn when the nightingales are singing. There were moments later on when it had the wild passion of violence. You know how a voice can stir one. Your voice and the voice of Sybil Vane are two things I shall never forget. When I close my eyes, I hear them, and each of them says something different. I don't know which to follow. Why should I not love her? Harry, I do love her. She is everything to me in life. Night after night, I go to see her play. One evening she is Rosalind, and the next evening she is Imogen. I have seen her die in the gloom of an Italian tomb, sucking the poison from her lover's lips. I have watched her wandering through the forests of Arden, disguised as a pretty boy in hose and doublet and a dainty cap. She has been mad, and has come into the presence of a guilty king, and given him rue to wear, and bitter herbs to taste of. She has been innocent, and the black hands of jealousy have crushed her reed-like throat. I have seen her in every age and in every costume. Ordinary women never appeal to one's imagination. They are limited to their century. No glamour ever transfigures them. One knows their minds as easily as one knows their thoughts. One can always find them. There is no mystery in any of them. They ride in the park in the morning and chatter at tea parties in the afternoon. They have their stereotyped smile and their fashionable manner. They are quite obvious. But an actress, how different an actress is, Harry. Why didn't you tell me that the only thing worth loving is an actress?